of Japan. He faces Romain of France. I stood next to Buffet this morning and realised just how tall the guy was. I mean, he's huge for 90 kilos.
Well, good test for Nishiyama. See if he can figure out the Belgian question. The French question, I'm sorry. Yeah, that height difference is definitely noticeable.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? Oh. Really looks like 100 kilos.
Yeah.
Oops. It's not nice when they do that, is it?
Let me see here. Cheering you here is from the ALSOC support group, and they're cheering on Kobayashi, who's on mat number 3 against Reyes.
Reyes is having a day of his life here. He's already into the quarter-final, having beaten Nunes and then Bizultanov.
He really pulled that Nunes rabbit out of the hat there.
Whoa. Well, the win here puts him in the medals. Batolga, however, stands in the way of whomsoever it is that will come out on top in that Reyes Kobayashi match that's going on down on mat number 3. We're talking about the under 100 kilo category.
Just a bit of an eye poke here, and we're back at the action here. Not just the height, look at the length of the arms on Buffet.
I was going to ask you if you could bring up the results page. Just check a couple of things to make sure that we're up to date on everything that's going on. It's 3:24 left in this contest, Buffet, with the attempted Sumigaeshi there. Little over 3 minutes left to go. No score between Nishiyama and Buffet. It's the under 90 kilo category, the first of the quarterfinals in the top half of the draw. Nishiyama having already seen off Poland's Kamil Kozlowski. Buffet had to beat his teammate Alexander Idir. Just the draw sheet results, just to check and see exactly where we are, and then we'll be prepared to give you all at home the rundown on the semi-final lineup. 5 categories we've got today: 2 women's, 78 and plus 78, and then the 3 men, under 90, under 100, and plus 100. quite there for a score yet. Lee of Korea defeated Kato of Japan. So Neil Adams was talking this morning about him being quite a handful in Japanese domestic competitions, but with international opposition,
Can't quite get the result.
yeah, not always up there. So that was borne out today. Mind you, Lee's no slouch, so
No.
he just came up against.
No, it's
very
kind of like
good
the opposite
competitor.
of Muneta. Muneta had great international success, could never put it together for the All Japans.
Well, we saw Rakov defeating Kumashiro, so we know Rakov is in the first of the semi-finals. His semi-final opponent is going to be Ilias Iliadis, who defeated Terry Fabre of France, Luciano Correa of Brazil, and Asanuma Takumi of Japan in the first round.
Well, the Rakov-Iliadis fight is something that I think we were
Oh,
hoping.
yeah.
We were hoping for.
Well, that's going to happen. And down in the bottom half of the draw, Batulga Timoilin is already up there. Buffet gets on the board.
And the crowd gets quiet.
I think they'd like to see it again just to make sure what there was there, but right at the death. It was right at the death. I think Nishiyama was looking to attack. It was one of those kind of, desperate attacks. So we're going to have a look and see what it is. There's the Ojigari. Well, they've got it on the wrong side.
Yeah, absolutely.
That scoreboard operator is, 4 or 5 times.
I think Kim was going to wring his neck yesterday.
Yeah. Buffet had no doubt about it either. But if you weren't looking, and
as we weren't,
as we weren't, because we were looking at the preparing the draw sheet,